see my video and listen to me, please press the like button or write in the comment box. I hope my audio and video is possible. Please comment. Please write in chat box कि yes sir, it is fine. I need to see some movement in chat box कि yes sir, this is fine, we can listen to you, everything is fine. Those who have joined, please press the like button and please write something in chat box that you are there so that I know that you have come. This is our second revision lecture for CA Foundation Accounts, and this will be again in total English. To everyone, please reply fast. Yes, those who are joining, please reply me fast in chat box ki yes sir, we have joined. Yes sir, we have joined sir, we have joined sir. Please write in chat box sir, we have joined sir. Yes, we are doing CA Foundation Accounts revision. ठीक है ना? And this lecture is totally in English. As you have requested me to take the entire thing in English. So there is no Hindi, total English. Okay? So shall we proceed? Yes sir, let us start. What were we doing last day? Last day we ended at sell or return, correct na? I think yes sir. So chalo, let's start with bills of exchange. There is a chapter called bills of exchange, very small chapter. Bills of exchange, what is bills of exchange? You know generally. Bills of exchange, this is a negotiable instrument. Basically there are two things in bills of exchange. One is called promissory note and one is bills of exchange. What is the major difference that we should know? There are two parties, one is creditor and one is debtor. Creditor means one who is supposed to receive the payment. Debtor is the one who will make the payment. When the debtor makes this negotiable instrument, we call it promissory note. But when the negotiable instrument is prepared by the creditor prepares this negotiable instrument, we call it bills of exchange. In case of promissory note, there are only two parties involved. See, I'll show you all these things. Bills of exchange, parties involved. In promissory note, there are only two parties involved. One is the maker, that is the debtor, and one is the payee, that means ultimately who will receive the payment, that is the creditor. But in case of bills of exchange, there are three parties. One is drawer, one is drawee, and one is payee. Drawer is the one who draws the bill. Who draws the bill here? The creditor. Drawee means one who accepts the bill. Who accepts the bill? The debtor. And pay means ultimately to whom the money is payable. Correct? So this basic, though, I think you know. The next point that you have learnt in this chapter, I think, is how to calculate the maturity date. For calculating maturity date, first take the date of the bill, then add tenure with it. Tenure means the number of days or months, they will say period of bill, and then add 3 days of grace. You get the maturity date. Now this date of bill can be date of drawings or date of acceptance, depending of what type of bill it is. If the bill is said it is after date, then we should start the calculation from date of drawings. But they say the bill is after sight, then you should start calculating maturity date from the date of acceptance. And in case the bill is said it is at sight, then in that case bill is payable on demand, bill is payable on presentation. In that case days of grace are not added. There is a theoretical question that can be asked in exam, that is, what is the difference between a bills of exchange and promissory note. So make sure you read this theory yourself. I am not reading the theory for you. Read this theory. They can ask you for 4 marks. The difference between a bills of exchange and a promissory note. Correct? Now, while calculating maturity date, 2 more important points has to be noted. If the maturity date falls on any public holiday, then the maturity date should be preponed by 1 day. But if the maturity date falls on any sudden holiday, sudden emergency holiday, then the maturity date will be postponed by 1 day. I think all these are clear to you. Correct now? Next, bills of exchange there are few circumstances in which you have to understand the journal entries. I'm not discussing all the journal entries, don't worry. What are the cases that you need to study is when the bill is held till maturity. This is one case. Next is when the bill is endorsed. Next is if the bill is discounted. Next is bill sent to bank for collection. Next is retirement of bill. Next is renewal of bill. When draw is insolvent, and last one is accommodation bill. And I think accommodation bill is also known as kite bill. Those who have joined, please press the like button and please write something in the chat box that you have joined so that I know. Okay? I'm putting so much effort for you. You should do this much at least for me. Correct? Now people are joining. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Now tell your other friends also to join fast. Otherwise they will miss out. And I hope you are sharing the videos with your friends. That will be very fruitful for them. Okay. So there are not much more things to be described here. I think we should take one sum on bills of exchange and revise everything. Correct, sir? So come to the sheet that I have given you. Sir, I don't have this sheet. Don't worry. Just give me a WhatsApp on this number 9874311319 and write CF Foundation Mega Revision Sheet. I'll send you. Okay? Okay, sir. Okay. Chalo, question number 7. Let's read this sum. They're saying, show the journal entries in the books of Lata and Pallavi. So they're asking you to do journal entries in the books of Lata and Pallavi. 2 parties are involved. Okay, let me read the sum for you. Lata draws a bill 40,000. So Lata has drawn the bill and Pallavi accepts the same for mutual accommodation of both of them. Acha, this is the case of mutual accommodation. Means both the parties are in need of fund to the extent of 3/4 and 1/4 respectively. Means from this bill, Lata will take 3/4 money and Pallavi will take 1/4 of the money. Correct? Lata discounts the bill for 39,800. So Lata has discounted the bill. After receiving the money, she will give away 1/4 of the money to the Pallavi together with discount. You know this. And remits 1/4 of the proceeds to Pallavi. Same thing. So that means 3/4 money is left with Lata. So Lata is supposed to pay 3/4 of the bill amount to Pallavi on maturity. This much to everybody knows. Correct? But before the due date, Pallavi draws another bill of 50,000 Lata in order to provide funds to meet the first bill. Now they are saying Pallavi has drawn a bill on Lata. Why? To pay the first bill. That means surely Lata has not given her share to Pallavi on the maturity date. So Lata must have told to Pallavi, ki Pallavi, I cannot pay you the amount, the 3/4 of the first bill, that is 30,000 rupees. Correct na? So that's why to arrange the money, Pallavi has now drawn a bill on Lata. The second bill is discounted for 49,000. Now this bill was discounted for 49 by Pallavi. So Pallavi used this money to pay the bill, na? Pallavi doesn't have any shortage of funds. She will give her money from her pocket. But 30,000 that was to be paid by Lata. Lata did not pay to Pallavi. So Pallavi will take out 30,000 from this 49,000 to pay whom? To pay the bank. Correct? The first bill. with the help of which the first bill is made. Okay. As sum of 9200 is remitted to Lata, the 9200 also remitted to Lata by Pallavi. Before the due date of the second bill, okay, Lata became insolvent. Loji, Lata is insolvent. And Pallavi received a dividend of 60 paisa in a rupee in full satisfaction of claim. And finally, Lata has paid Pallavi not full amount, only 60%. So 40% will be bad debt. Let me tell you, this question is very, very important from examination viewpoint. We can expect this question in exam. Yes. So everyone, let's start the sum. Okay, we are doing question number 7. Divide your page into two parts. One side will be books of Lata and one side it will be books of Pallavi. Acha, I will not be writing the narrations. Narrations you can handle, huh? So I'm not wasting time in narration now today. One is books of Lata. Another one is books of Pallavi. One is Lata and one is Pallavi. Books of Lata, books of Pallavi. Correct? Chalo. Let's start. Lata has drawn a bill of 40,000. Lata has drawn a bill of 40,000. So what entry will be made by Lata? Bills receivable account debit to Pallavi. Lata has drawn the bill. And they have said Pallavi has accepted the bill. So Pallavi will do a entry Lata account debit to bills payable account 40,000. First entry done. Please tell your friends also to join fast. Huh? Ask all your friends, join fast, join fast, join fast. Otherwise they will miss. Find this much? Please reply in chat box. I am waiting for you to reply. I am waiting for you to reply. Please, please, please. Yes, sir. Next one. The Pallavi has accepted the same for mutual accommodation. Okay, okay. 3/4, 1/4. Done. Lata discount the bill for 39,800. So now Lata will discount this bill. So what will be the journal entry? Bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable. Bills receivable is how much? 40,000. Now we have discounted it for 39,800. How much is the discount? 200. Yes, sir. Now when the bill is discounted, will Pallavi do any entry today? No, sir. Pallavi will not do any entry. Now Lata will remit 1/4 share to Pallavi because Pallavi shares is 1/4. So what will be the entry? So entry will be Pallavi account debit to bank to discount. Very simple, sir. Out of 40,000, Pallavi's share in the bill is 1/4, that is 10,000. Out of the money received 39,800, Pallavi's shares is 1/4. 39,800 ka 1/4, that is 9,950. And out of the discount of 200, Pallavi's share in the discount will be 1/4, that is 50 rupees. So Lata has given this money to Pallavi. So Pallavi will receive the money. So what entry will be done by Pallavi? It will be bank account debit. Yes, sir. Discount account debit. Yes, sir. To Lata. Lata mein it will be 10,000. Bank mein 9,950 and discount 50 rupees. correct? So 1/4 to today Lata has transferred. So bill was 40,000, but Lata's share in the bill is 3/4, that is 30,000. So on maturity date, Lata is supposed to pay 30,000 to Pallavi. But what, sir? But Lata could not remit this money. So hence what Pallavi has done, Pallavi draws another bill 50,000 on Lata. So Pallavi has now drawn a bill. So Pallavi will do a journal entry today. That is bills receivable debit to Lata. Lata को कुछ नहीं पता. Sir क्या? What? Nothing. चलो you write. Bills receivable to Lata. What is the value, sir? 50,000. If Pallavi has drawn, Lata will accept. So Lata is doing a journal entry. Pallavi to bills payable 50,000. After this, Pallavi will get this bill discounted. Correct, sir? Correct. Those who have joined, sir, please write something in the chat box. I know that you are there with me. Okay. Do subscribe my channel also, huh? If you haven't, to get all these videos. And in the description, I have given you all the links of my social media. So do follow me there also. So I'll give you a lot of updates there. ठीक है ना? अच्छा. So what I'm saying, the second bill is discounted for 49,000. So now this bill is discounted for 49. The journal entry in the books of Pallavi will be bank debit, discount debit to bills receivable. Bills of 50,000 has been discounted for 49. Discount is 1,000. What entry will be done by Lata today? Nothing. So Lata is not supposed to do any entry. Now they are saying, with the help of which first bill was made. Now first bill has been paid, na? So who is going to pay the first bill? Pallavi was supposed to pay the bill to bank because this bill was discounted, na? Okay, so Pallavi is paying this first bill. I think you have forgotten. This is the first bill, 40,000. This bill is being paid by Pallavi. Okay, sir. So entry will be bills payable account debit to bank. How much money is supposed to be given? 40,000. Now listen to me carefully here. Out of this 40,000, Pallavi should pay from her pocket 10,000 because her share was 1/4. And Lata was supposed to pay 30,000. Her share was 3/4. But Lata did not pay this 30,000 to Pallavi, na? So what Pallavi must have done to pay this 40, she must have given 10,000 her own share from her pocket. That is not an issue. But 30,000 which was not given by Lata, she will take out this money from here, na? From the second bill amount. Second bill was discounted for 49. So from 49 she will take out 30,000 on behalf of Lata and pay the first bill. Correct? Yes, sir. So now today this entry has been done. What entry will be done by Lata today? Nothing, sir. No entry. Correct? Fine? Okay. Next. And a sum of 9,200 is remitted to Lata. Acha. Now Pallavi is remitting money to Lata. So she will do a entry. Lata account debit. She is remitting the money to bank from the second bill. If she remits the money, she have to remit the discount also, na? 9,200, sir. But how much discount has to be remitted to Lata? Sir, Lata's share of discount. So how much Lata will share discount in the second bill? Sir, discount is shared in fund sharing ratio. So you need to find out the fund sharing ratio of second bill. You need to find out the fund sharing ratio of second bill. First bill and second bill ka fund sharing ratio is not same, na? So how to find that? So I think I should show you a working note. This is the most trickiest part where students do make mistake. So I'm saying here, see, this is the second bill. Now second bill was discounted and how much cash was received? 49,000. Now I need to understand, out of this cash, there are two persons. One is Lata and one is Pallavi. We have to understand who is using how much money. First tell me, I need reply in chat box. After discounting it for 49,000, who has this cash in hand? 49,000 cash is with whom? Lata, Pallavi. Tell me. It is with Lata or Pallavi? Tell me. Very good, very good. This money is lying with whom? Pallavi. Now how this money is being used, try to understand. When the first bill was paid, 40,000, 10,000 to Pallavi has paid from her pocket. But 30,000 which was supposed to be paid by Lata, Lata has not paid the money. So Pallavi has taken out this money, 30,000 from this 49 on behalf of Lata, na? So 30,000 has been taken out. So today if I ask you who is using the money, so technically Lata is using this money because this money was taken out from 49 on behalf of Lata. Lata could not pay the money. And now Pallavi has taken out 9,200 and this is also given to whom? Lata. So basically today Lata is using how much cash? 39,200. 49,000 minus 30 minus 9,200. And Pallavi is using how much? 9,800 from the second bill. So if I ask you what is the fund sharing ratio of second bill, that is Lata is to Pallavi, is 39,200 is to 98, 8 choke 12 into 4. So this is coming out to be 4:1. So the fund sharing ratio in the second bill is 4:1. This is the way I do the working. I think this is the easiest form. You will understand better from here. Yes, sir. Then what? I need to know Lata's share in second bill. Lata's share of discount in second bill. The total discount of second bill was 1,000. Lata's share is 4/5. Now 4:1 means ratio is 4/5. So Lata's share in discount is how much? 800. Now I need reply from you. Have you understood this? Yes or no? Please reply. Those who are watching, please reply in chat box. Yes sir, no sir. Yes sir, you have understood. No sir, we have not understood. Now this question you cannot leave. It is very important from exam viewpoint, sir. Correct? I need reply. I am waiting for you. I am waiting for you. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Very good. Chalo, let's proceed. So 800 I got the amount. So I'll put 800 here in discount. So this amount will become 10,000. So if Pallavi has remitted the money, Lata has received the money. So Lata will do a entry, bank account debit 9,200, discount account debit 800 to Pallavi 10,000. Yes sir, 10,000. Yes sir. Very good. Those who are joining, please press the like button so that I know. And tell your friends also to press the like button so that I know that you people are joining. Okay, sir. Next, what, sir? Before the due date of second bill, okay, Lata became insolvent. Satyanas ho gaya. Lata has become insolvent. So can I say my second bill will also get dishonored? Now this second bill, which was drawn by whom? Pallavi, accepted by Lata only, na? And this bill was discounted only. So can I say this is discounted bill dishonor? For discounted bill dishonor, entry is drawee to bank. So who is the drawee here? So Lata. So Lata account debit. In the books of Pallavi, huh? Lata account debit to bank account. What must be the amount? The amount of the bill was 50,000. For Pallavi, it is the normal dishonor. Sorry. For Lata, to it is for normal dishonor. So Lata ke books mein what will be the entry? Because when the bill was accepted, entry was Pallavi to bills payable. So now the entry will be reversed, na? Bills payable account debit to Pallavi. Now finally, what are they saying? And Pallavi receive a dividend of 60 paisa in a rupee in full satisfaction. So finally Lata is paying something, not full amount, only 60 paisa in a rupee, 60%. So can I say 40%? Yes sir, tell me. 40% is bad debt. Very good. So Pallavi will do the entry, bank account debit, bad debt account debit. To what? Lata. Now at this case, how much money was receivable from Lata from second bill? So second bill में Lata का share is 4/5 ना, नहीं समझा? The bill amount was 50,000. Fund sharing ratio of second bill is how much? 4/5. That is 40,000. The amount receivable from Lata was 40,000. So 40,000 में 60% we are receiving. 6 4s are 24. So rest 16,000 is bad debt. Hi Harshal, how are you? Correct? So what entry will be done by Lata now? So Lata will do a entry. Lata is paying to Pallavi now. The Pallavi account debit 40,000. To bank 24,000, 60%. Rest we don't write bad debt here. It is deficiency for Lata. So she will write deficiency account 16,000. Now tell me, fine sir. So then what? Sum finish? Yes, Harshal Mehta, I remember I have taught you. I hope you are fine, Harshal. Dinakaran is also there. Harikeshan Dubeji is also there. Wow. Very good. Chaliye, let's proceed. So this is done, sir. This is done. Now I think we should revise a new chapter. So which one? Inventories will be fine, I think. Inventories, sir. Inventories. Okay, let me go to inventories chapter. Where is inventories? When I taught in class, this was the notes that I was using there. Control A, enter. Okay, sir, can you explain the last two? What last two, beta? This one. This is dishonor entry, and this is final money received from Lata. Understood? Okay. Chalo, let us go to now inventories chapter. Let me give you a quick recap of this chapter. Inventory simply means stock, or you can say goods. Inventories are of three types. Inventories is governed by accounting standard 2, correct na? So as per accounting standard 2, inventories are of three types. One is stock of raw material, one is stock of WIP, and one is stock of finished goods. So there are three types of inventories. You can raw material, WIP, and finished goods. If you are a manufacturing concern, then you can have all three types of stock. But if you are a trading concern, then you will not have raw material WIP. You will only have what? Finished goods, sir. Correct, sir? Yes, sir. This much is fine, sir. Now, what is the valuation rule? Valuation rule for stock as per S2 is cost or NRV, whichever is lower. NRV means net realizable value. Now, how to find the cost, sir? You should remember all these things. They can ask you in exam. So, to find the cost of any goods, first take the cost of raw material. Now add number one, conversion cost. Conversion cost means direct wages and factory overhead. And last one is you should add other costs which are incurred to bring the goods to its present condition and location. So these are the three items which are included in cost. Now we also come to know what are the items that should be excluded from cost. Remember these points, huh? They ask in question. Number one, abnormal loss. Number two, storage cost. Number three, administrative overhead. And number four, selling and distribution overhead. So these are the four items which should not be taken while computing cost of the goods, cost of your stock, cost of inventory. How to find net realizable value? Take estimated sale price. From there deduct estimated cost of completion if it is a WIP, and then deduct estimated cost of selling the product. You will get what? Net realizable value. Now. Then we learn, that is you should know rather, ki what is the effect of stock valuation on profit. If you overstate your closing stock, your profit will be overstated in the current year. If the current year's closing stock is understated, profit will also be understated. If current year's opening stock is overstated, the profit of current year will be understated. And if opening stock of current year is understated, then profit of current year will be overstated. Correct? All these points are fine, I suppose. Yes, sir. Next. Methods to determine cost of stock. So there are two situations when the products are not interchangeable and when the products are interchangeable. When I say products are not interchangeable, means each and every item is different. For example, if I take one pencil and one pen, can I sell a pen instead of pencil? No. Can I sell a pencil instead of pen? No. So they are not interchangeable. Means each and every item is different. So in that case, we should use specific identification method. Correct? But if the products are interchangeable, then there are many methods. Now, first classification is historical cost method and one is non-historical cost method. In historical cost method, you should learn four methods. One is FIFO, first in first out. One is LIFO, last in first out. One is weighted average method and one is simple average method. But out of these four methods, as per AS2, accounting standard 2, only two methods can be used in practical life. One is FIFO and one is weighted average method. And in non-historical cost method, you have this adjusted selling price method. In this kind of sums, when they give an example, the exam, they directly give the sale price of closing stock and we need to find the cost. Correct na? Okay, sir. These points I think are clear to you. Or kya point hai? Let me check what other concepts are there that we should study. Adjusted selling price method. I think we should do one sum now. Let's do one sum first. Let's do one sum. Then we will do other points also. Chalo. Let's do one sum. Question number 8. If you have this handout with you, very good. If you don't have this, just give me a WhatsApp on my number. I'll send you. ठीक है ना? चलो, let me read. From the following information, calculate historical cost, or simply cost you can say, of closing inventory, means closing stock, using which method? Adjusted selling price method. Sale during the year is given, cost of purchase is given, opening stock is 0, closing stock is given at which price? Selling price. They want us to find the cost of closing stock. Correct? Now how to solve this sum? So come with me, we'll solve it together. Question number 8. You should write like this: particulars, one column is cost and one is sale. Now let me start with you. Opening stock is nil na, 0. So opening stock ka cost is also 0, sale price is also 0. Then I'm writing purchase. The goods that we have purchased, cost is 2 lakh. How much is the sale price? Sir, we don't know. So leave it blank. 0 plus 2 lakh is 2 lakh. This figure is known as cost of goods available for sale. This 2 lakh is what? Cost of goods available for sale. But no need to write, don't worry. Out of this we have sold certain goods. Sale during there is 2 lakh. So obviously because it is sale, so they have given sale price. So what is the cost of these goods? I don't know. I am not told. So whatever is left will be my closing stock. Now closing stock ke liye what are they saying? Read carefully. Closing inventory at selling price is 50,000. Closing stock ka selling price is given. They are asking you to find what is the cost of closing stock. Now this much data is available, sir. You have to understand the data first. So what to do? You should do back calculation. I want this figure. So something minus 2 lakh is 250. So this something is 2 lakh 50. Similarly, 0 plus something is 2 lakh 50. So this is also 2 lakh 50. Back calculation. So now I think you can understand. Let me tell you. Goods whose selling price is 2 lakh 50. The cost of this goods is 2 lakh. Are you getting my point? Arey baba, selling price, cost price. Goods whose selling price is 250, the cost price is 2 lakh. So goods whose selling price is 50,000, our closing stock, what is the cost price? This is the question. Huh? So logically if you understand, if the sale price is 250, cost is 2 lakh. If the sale price is 1, cost will be 2 lakh divided by 250. If the sale price is 50,000, your cost will be 2 lakh divided by 250 into 50,000. Are you getting this? You cannot write like this in exam. I have just explained. So I'll write like this. Na? One line may I'll give answer. What, sir? Cost of closing stock. This is a sale price na? Divided with 250. Unit cost, multiply it with cost. Those who know my mathematical formula, divide with what you are, multiply with what you want. So this gives you how much? 40,000. So the closing stock cost is how much? 40,000. Please check and tell me, it is correct or not? Correct, sir? So this is a good sum, sir. They can ask you this sum for 4 marks. 4 to 5 marks can be given in exam. All these problems that I am doing now means these are the important problems from exam viewpoint, sir. Okay, sir. Let's proceed. Okay, I was explaining. ये तो हो गया था. Trading. I think you know what is normal goods and what is abnormal goods. Those goods which follow normal GP rule, they are normal goods. And those goods which are not sold at normal GP rate, they are abnormal goods. I'm not saying normal loss or abnormal. Goods, huh? Okay, sir. Read a theory from book, huh? This is perpetual inventory system and periodic inventory system. They can ask you this theory: perpetual and periodic inventory system. Perpetual and periodic inventory system. What is perpetual? Perpetual means continuous. In simple words, when you make proper books of accounts, stores ledger to maintain your stock, that is perpetual. And periodic means physical stock verification. You don't maintain proper books for closing stock. You don't maintain stores ledger. Rather, at the end of the year, you go down and physically count how many goods are there. So that is periodic system. Read this theory from book. This is very important from examination viewpoint, sir. Okay, sir. Tanatan. Now the most important part of this chapter is the stock reconciliation. In stock reconciliation, they will give you one physical stock on a particular date. It may be after balance sheet date or before balance sheet date. And they can ask you two things: either physical inventory on balance sheet date, or they can ask you book value of inventory. For physical inventory, first you see if the stock verification is done after balance sheet date. Then first you take the physical stock which is given. And there are two things: the goods received after balance sheet date till stock verification date should be deducted because they were not there in balance sheet date. And the goods that you have already dispatched during this period should be added back. Okay, na? I'm not discussing all the logics. These were already done. This is a quick recap. If the stock verification was done before balance sheet date, then all the goods received should be added back and all the goods dispatched between this period should be deducted. And in order to find the book value of the stock, if they ask you book value or stock to be incorporated in balance sheet, a stock for final accounts, whatever words they can use in exam, means book value. So first, the physical value, though the way you find the same thing only. Now two things have to be kept in mind. If there are certain goods lying in somebody else's godown, but if we are the owner, we should include it in our closing stock. And if there are certain goods in our godown for which we are not the owner, so we should exclude it from book value of stock because we are not owner. Basically, we should see the ownership. If we are the owner on balance sheet date, we should include it in our stock. And if we are not the owner, we should exclude it from our stock. Correct? Yes, sir. So I think now I should do one sum for you. Question number 9. I give you 1 minute to read this sum. Please read this sum. I want you to read it first. Then I will solve it for you. Don't worry about that. I'll solve it for you. You read first. I give you 1 minute. Read it, huh? Don't waste time. Again, a very important sum. I'm expecting this kind of sum in exam this time. And once you're done reading, reply in chat box. Sir, done. We have completed the reading. So I will start the sum. First read, reply in chat box once you're done. Sir, reading done, that way. Do reply in chat box once you have done the reading. Done, sir? So this is so difficult. No, it's very easy, Sam. They are just playing with the language. That's it. Chalo, let me read for you. Compute the value of inventory for inclusion in final accounts. The moment they are saying inclusion in final accounts means they want you to find the book value of the stock for the year ended. What is the year ended? 31st March 19. So sir, when they are saying these lines, so what I say to you is question number 9, write down like this. Calculation of book value of stock as on 31st March 2019. 31st March 2019. Now I'll make a format like this. One is inner column, one is outer column. Otherwise you can make one column also. Not two columns are not right. One column is enough. Chirag, how are you? Done, sir, reading? Okay. Now let's read the first line. Inventory taking for the year ended 31st March 19 was completed by 10th April. Oh, stock taking is done after balance sheet date. So if there is any goods received, it should be deducted. And if there is any goods dispatch, it should be added. Yes or no? This is only what I have taught you na little while ago. Here dekho. If it is after balance sheet date, goods received will be deducted, good dispatch will be added. Correct? Now, the valuation of which showed an inventory figure 16,75,000 at cost as on the completion date. Means on 10th April they have went to go down, they have physically counted one by one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they found that in go down there are goods worth 16,75,000. There are goods worth 16,75,000, which is actually the cost, cost of these goods. Cost of goods lying in go down. So I will start with this. This is the, you can write physical stock as on 10th of April 2019, 16,75,000. And I hope you have seen this is cost they have given. The 16,75,000 is the cost of the goods. Correct? I hope everybody has written till this much. Yes, sir. Next. At the end of accounting year. Let me change the pen color for you. After the end of accounting year and till the date of completion of inventory taking. Means from 1st April till 10th April. After balance sheet date till stock verification date. Sales for the next year were made 68,750. Profit margin being 33 1/3 on cost. They are saying sale beta, sale. So sale is to good dispatch, so it should be added. But cost price will be added. Na? Sale to is at sale price. Now if I write CPSP profit they are saying 33.33 or you can say 33 1/3, all the same only. On cost, the cost price is 100, the selling price is 133 1/3. This relation they have given. One more line I want you to read. During this period, goods were added to inventory at a markup price. Markup price means sale price of 3,000 in respect of sales return. Oh, there is a sale of 68,750 and there is a sales return of 3,000. तो ठीक है, you are saying correct only कि sir we should add the sale. तो you should write goods sold between 1st April to 10th April. It should be 68,750 minus 3,000 return. So this is the net sale. Now I need to convert it to cost price. So divide sale with sale price. I need cost to multiply with this. So how much we are getting? 68,750 minus 3,000 into 3 divided by 4. Now I am rounding it off. 49,313. Actually it was coming 49,312.5. Rounded off to 49,313. Correct, sir? Next one. Next point, sir. Let me read the next point. Next they are saying purchase for the next year included in inventory 90,000. Are purchase means goods received. So it should be deducted. But what are they saying? 90,000 at cost less trade discount 10%. So if I ask you what is the purchase cost, don't say 90,000 because trade discount is not recorded. So our purchase cost will be 90,000 minus 10%, that is 81,000. Correct? So I will say we should deduct purchase between 1st April to 10th April. 90,000 minus trade discount 10%. So cost of purchase was 81. So 81 will be adjusted. Goods dispatched are added back. Goods sold are deducted. Sorry, goods purchased are deducted. Received are deducted. Next. What else they are saying, sir? After inventory taking, stock taking done, means they have already found this value 16,75,000. It was found that there were certain very old slow moving items. But they found that in their godown there were very old items which they could not sell. It is still there in the godown, costing 11,250. The cost of those goods are 11,250. So if the cost is 11,250, it is not sold. So surely it is included in 16,75,000. Surely it is included in 16,75,000. Correct? Which should be taken at 5250 to ensure disposal to interested customer. In short, they are trying to say there are certain goods whose cost price is 11,250. But its net realizable value NRV is this much, and you know the rule, stock should be valued at cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So this should be valued at how much? 5250. But when you have done the stock taking beta, I hope you are saying when you have done the stock taking, on that date the value of the goods is 1675 and you have included the cost in it. Means can I say you have included 11,250? But you should include 5250 na, because NRV is lower. That means how much extra you have included? Answer is 6,000. So I can say you should reduce your stock by 6,000. Please reply yes or no. You have already included 11,250, which is the cost price of those goods. But the net realizable value is 5250, which is lower na, and stock should be valued at cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So I should include 5250, but I have included 11,250. So how much extra I have included? 6,000. So I should reduce na. Understood? So write down less reduction in value of slow moving stock. 11,250 was the cost. Now it has become 5250. Reduction should be made how much? 6,000. Chalo, tell me, are you understanding or not? This is very good question I am saying again. That's why I have taken this. I could have taken very easy questions and each and every student would have been happy. But I am taking those questions which are tricky and are expected in exam. So you cannot miss out this, sir. Those who are joining, please press like button, huh? And do subscribe the channel also, I'm saying again. Because I'll be giving many new lectures in English now. Hindi lectures will be there always, but English lectures will also be there now. Yes, sir. So you can ask your friends also to subscribe the channel. Done, sir? Okay. Next. Revaluation growth kya hai? Next. हाँ. Next point they are saying is, देखो. Due to heavy flood, certain goods costing 15,500, okay, were received from supplier. We have received the goods, so the goods is with us beyond the delivery date of customer. Means these goods were to be sold to some customer, but I will not be able to sell it to customer because the due date is over. Customer has given us a date, please deliver the goods within this date, but delivery date is over. As a result, the customer refused to take delivery. Logi, if the customer has not taken the delivery, I have to already got the goods, so this goods is lying with me in my godown. And the net realizable value of the goods is estimate 12,500. Acha, the cost price of these goods is 15,500, which is there in godown. But the net realizable value is 12,500. And you know stock should be valued at cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So NRV is lower, na? You have to done physical verification at cost. So you must have included 15,500 in that figure. You must have included 15,500 in that figure. Correct? But we should include only 12,500. That means 3,000 extra you have included. So that means you should reduce your stock by 3,000 to get the correct price. So done, sir. So less reduction in stock. Again, there is a reduction in stock. Okay, 15,500 minus 12,500. So again, reduction is 3,000. Finish some. Some is finished. That's it. Yes, sir. See, all the items have been used. So now you can find the final answer. Whatever answer you get, this is basically the book value of stock as on 31/3/19. That is the balance sheet date. Take the calculator. 16,75,000 plus 49313 plus 81,000 minus this. Hey, how much is it, sir? Can anyone tell me the answer in chat box? I'm getting some weird answer. That's why I'm asking. Hey, this is also minus, huh? Minus 81,000. Is it 16,34,313? देखो तो. 1 add and 3 less. 1 add and 3 less. Yes sir, no sir. Please reply in chat box. Are you getting the same answer? Reply in chat box. Yes sir, no sir. Reply in chat box. Yes sir, no sir. Are you getting the same answer? Yes sir, no sir. I'm waiting for you. Done sir. ठीक है. Let's move to next question. Oh, so now I think we should go to a new chapter for revision. Sir, which chapter? Rectification of error. Let me pull out this chapter. Rectification of error. Now again a very conceptual chapter, na? चलिए sir, rectification of error. Let's start, sir. There are few basic points, sir. If you know these basic points, so things will be easier for you. Now rectification. When I say rectification, sir, of what error? So what is error? Errors are the unintentional mistake. When the mistakes are done unintentionally, we call it error. But if the mistakes are intentionally, then that is not error, that is actually fraud. A theoretical question can be asked, types of error, sir. What, sir? Types of error. So what are the types of error, sir? So we say there are two types of error. One is error of principle and one is clerical error. What is error of principle, sir? Error of principle means when a transaction is recorded in contravention to the accounting principle. Means you are not following accounting principle while recording the transaction, then the mistake that happens, that is error of principle. For example, treating a capital expenditure as a revenue expenditure or a revenue expenditure as a capital expenditure. Then in clerical error can be of three types: error of omission, error of commission and compensating error. Error of omission, omission word has come from omit. Now error of omission again can be of two types. One is complete omission, one is partial. Complete omission means both the aspect, debit and credit, both the aspects are not recorded. And partial omission means one aspect has been recorded, another aspect is not recorded. Now error of commission can be of various types. For example, you are using the wrong account, or you are using the wrong amount, or there is a mistake in totaling, mistake in balancing, mistake in carry forward. So this type of mistakes or errors are actually errors of commission. And what is compensating error? One error, nullifies the effect of another error, that is error of compensation, compensating error. Now if there is a error of principle, your trial balance will tally, trial balance will not be affected. If there is an error of complete omission, then also trial balance will tally, trial balance will not be affected. But if it is partial omission, then the trial balance will not tally. If it is error of commission, it depends on the type of mistake, your trial balance may tally or may not tally. But if it is compensating error, the trial balance will always tally. Correct? I'm going through it very quickly because you all know. But if you listen to me what I am saying with full concentration, I'm sure things will be revised. Correct? Okay, sir. Next, types of error. According to me, I can say accounting wise there are two types of error only: one-sided error and two-sided error. If there is a two-sided error, there will be no suspense account in the books when you prepare trial balance. But if one-sided error, then there will be a suspense account to tally the trial balance. Why the suspense account is open? To expedite the work of finalization of accounts. Suspense account is which type of account? Temporary, dummy account. And once you find out all the errors, the suspense account will automatically balance out. Now if suppose you have a trial balance with suspense account, where will the suspense account will go in final accounts? Answer is it will go in balance sheet. Which side? Asset side ki liability side? If suspense has a debit balance, it should be placed on the asset side of balance sheet. And if suspense account has a credit balance, it will be placed on the liability side of the balance sheet. Well, all these points what I'm saying, is it helping you? This revision, please reply in chat box. Is it helpful to you? Should I tell you all these theories also, na? Okay, I should directly do practicals. You reply in chat box, so that will be good for me. A survey for me. Okay, is it helpful for you, or should I do only practicals to you? Yes sir, very helpful. Yes, no sir, not helpful. Bolo, I'm waiting for you. Done? Okay. Now, students are saying yes sir, helpful. Thank you. Okay. Now, next is, this one is the most important thing that every student should know. What, sir? Methodology of day books. Sir, day books to you know, sir, but you should understand something about day books. Few important points. I'm talking about, sir, this purchase day book, sales day book, purchase return day book, sales return day book, bills receivable day book, bills payable day book. if in exam they say the mistake is in casting, means totaling, means the mistake is in only daybook account. Means if they say mistake is in casting of purchase daybook, so mistake is only in purchase account. If the mistake is in casting of sales daybook, mistake is only in sales account. I hope you are getting the point. But if they say the mistake is in posting, so mistake is in the other account, the party account. Means while posting from purchase daybook, there is a mistake. So mistake is in the creditor account. If the mistake is in posting from sales daybook, the mistake is not in the sales account, but in the debtor account. Got it? But if they say the mistake is in recording, then the mistake is in both the account. Means if you say the mistake is in recording purchase daybook, the mistake is in purchase as well as creditor account. If they say mistake is in recording in sales daybook, mistake is in sales account as well as debtor, sir. Take it, sir. Okay. Now let's talk about cash book, sir. Now cash book may they can use two language. Mistake is in posting. So from cash book, if the mistake is in posting, mistake is not in the cash account but in the non-cash account. But the mistake is in recording in cash book, then the mistake is in both account, the cash account as well as the non-cash account, sir. And last one is journal proper. Whether it is mistake in posting or recording in journal proper, then the mistake is in both the accounts. Correct? Okay. Next, sir, what are the stages of rectification? So rectification can be done in 3 stages. Number 1, before preparation of trial balance. Second, after preparation of trial balance. And third is after preparation of final accounts. Now, if you rectify in first stage, few things has to be kept in mind. You are doing the rectification in stage 1. Means before preparation of trial balance. Now you have to see what type of error is it. One-sided ki two-sided. If it is one-sided error, then there is no rectification journal entry. In exam you have to write a statement, rectification statement. Means you have to directly go to the account and rectify it. No journal entry for that. But if it is a double-sided error, then to journal entry, rectification entry is required in stage 1. In stage 2 and stage 3, whether it is one-sided error or two-sided, for both the cases you have to make a rectification journal entry. And the most important point in stage 3 is when you are rectifying in stage 3, the rectification entry will be same as in stage 2, only the nominal account will be replaced by profit and loss adjustment. Reason being accounting standard 5. Correct na? And the balance of profit and loss adjustment account is transferred to capital account. Understood? I think enough, sir. So I think I should do one sum with you. These are the basics only. You people know all these things. Let me do one sum with you. Question number 10. Now basic points have been recapped. These are the points that you should revise before exam also. Question number 10. Dekho, what are they saying? On going through the trial balance of Ball Bearing Company Limited, you find that debit is in excess 150. So you are preparing a trial balance. You find debit is extra 150. So that means a suspense account is to be opened with 150 credit balance. So in other words, I can say from this line it is clear that our suspense account has a credit balance. And because they have prepared trial balance, means this case is after preparation of trial balance. And what else they are saying? This was credited to suspense account. I know this. On a close scrutiny of the books, the following mistakes were noticed. So that means you need to rectify this in second stage after preparation of trial balance but before preparation of final accounts. Okay, na? What are they asking? First one, pass necessary journal entries to correct the above. So first we have to make the journal entries. Let's do that first. Okay. So this is question number 10. Now books of, what is the name? Ball Bearing, na? Ball Bearing Company Limited. Books of Ball Bearings Company Limited. I hope you know all the rectification entries are done in journal proper. So this rectification entries will be done in journal proper. Chalo, let me see. The total of debit side of expense account has been cast in excess by 50. The total of debit is extra, so it is debited more. So in order to rectify, you should credit your expense account. You have debited expense account in excess na, so you should credit it now to rectify. How much? 50 rupees. Is there any other mistake in any other account? No. So the other account will be which account? Suspense account. So the other account will be which account, sir? Suspense account. So the rectification entry will be suspense to expense. I hope you can manage the narration. Yes, sir. Chalo, next. The sales account has been totaled in short by 100. Mistake in totaling. The mistake is in sales account only. So the sales account has a credit balance and you have totally short. It's undercasting. So that means sales account has been credited by a lower amount. So I should further credit my sales account, sir. I should further credit na. Undercasting, the sales account is less. The sales account is credited. So you have credited it less. So further you have to credit it. Is there any other account in which you have done mistake? No, sir. So the other account will be which account? Suspense. So journal entry, sorry, rectification entry should be suspense to sales. Correct, sir? Now I'm waiting for your reply. Reply in chat box. Till this much things are fine. I hope you are with me, at par with me. Yes or no, sir? Yes, sir. Next. One item of purchase 25 has been posted from daybook to ledger as 250. Now you see the mistake is in posting. So the mistake is not in purchase account but in creditor. Means you should have credited the creditor with 25 but you have posted 250. So you have credited the creditor extra by 225. So now in order to rectify, you should debit your creditor by how much? 2 to 5. Now is there mistake in any other account? No. So the other account will be which account? Suspense account. So creditor to suspense 2 to 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bolo, bolo. Tell me, tell me. Are things fine? Ask all your friends to do this revision lecture. I am telling you. This will be very, very fruitful. You will understand during exam why this lecture is important. Share with all your friends. All. Chalo, next. The sales return of 100 from a party. Sales return. Entry sales return to debtor. Okay. Has not been posted to that account, though party's account has been credited. Has not been posted to that account, but party's account is credited. Means mistake is not in the party account, mistake is in sales return account, they are saying. Correct na? So clearly they are saying mistake is in sales return. That means sales return account should be debited and you have not debited. So your duty is to debit it now. Is there any mistake in any other account? No. So the other account is which account? Suspense. 100. Bolo. Tell me. Correct? Okay. Next. Next, sir. Read very, very carefully. A check of 500 issued to supplier. If I issue a check to supplier, supplier to bank should be the entry. Shown under trade payable. Acha chalo, instead of supplier, I will say trade payable to bank should be the entry. The normal entry should be trade payable to bank. Then towards his use was wrongly debited to purchase. Mistake is in posting, na? So mistake is not in bank account, but instead of trade payable, you have debited purchase. So bolo, you have debited purchase. Is it correct? No, sir. So to rectify, you should credit the purchase. Which account should be debited? Trade payable. So go and debit trade payable. So the rectification entry will become trade payable account debit to purchase. So instead of trade payable, you have debited purchase. So credit purchase, debit trade payable. What was the amount? 500. What was the amount? 500. What was the amount? 500. Na re na na, 50-50. Bol re nalayak. Tell me. All nalayak people, tell me. Things are fine? Okay. Next, point number 6. A credit sale of 50. Credit sale का तो entry should be trade receivable account debit to sales. Why data to sales? Same. Has been credited to sales. Sales account में credit is fine. Also to the trade receivable. लो जी. Trade receivable you should have debited. What they have done, they have credited trade receivable. That means to rectify, you have to debit trade receivable with double amount. So that means while rectifying, you should debit trade receivable, but with double amount of 50-50, 100. What is the other account? There is no other account. So other account will be suspense account. So trade receivable to suspense. Tell me, things are fine? Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chaliye, sir. Next. The question is not complete. Wait. In 3, they are asking prepare suspense account as it will appear in ledger. Okay, so I'll prepare a suspense account for you also. Now suspense में they have given a credit balance of 150. Your trial balance का debit was more na. So suspense will come on the credit side, means credit balance 150. So you will start debit side, credit side. You will start your suspense with credit balance. Buy balance brought down 150. Now to prepare suspense, you have done all the journal entries. Just do the posting one by one array. Suspense to expense 50. Suspense account debit to expense account 50 rupees. Next, suspense to sales 100. Suspense account debit to sales account, that is 100. Next, creditor to suspense. So in suspense, buy creditor 225. Buy creditor account 225. Correct. Next one, sales return to suspense. Suspense, so buy sales return 100. So write down buy sales return 100. Correct. Next, trade payable to purchase. There is no suspense, so no posting is required in suspense. Trade receivable to suspense. Suspense में buy trade receivable 100. Now after all the posting, your suspense account should tally if you have rectified all the errors. But I can see my suspense account is not tallying. Oh my God. Sir, you have done any mistake? No, we have not done any mistake. Don't worry now. There might be situations when you see your suspense account will not tally. So in that case, there can be two things. Either you have done mistake, that chances are very less. So my answer is to write. Then also suspense where there is a balance. It means there are still some undetected errors. Means company, this organization should find errors. There are still some undetected errors. Once you find all the errors, your suspense will tally. But suspense is not telling, means there are still some undetected errors. So you should give a note in exam like this. Since suspense account is not telling, comma, it implies that there are still some undetected errors. There are more errors which are yet to be found. So the organization should try to find those errors. Till now all the mistakes are not identified and rectified. But sum is not yet complete. Wait re baba. Sir, why? You've written this? Right. Write it out. Yes, sir. There was one more question. Show how they affect the profit. Means how this rectification will affect the profit. Very simple. Only those entries will affect the profit in which you find nominal account. Because nominal account will ultimately go to PL na. So only entries containing nominal account will affect profit. And rule is simple. If you see the nominal account being debited, that means it will reduce your profit, decrease your profit. And you see your nominal account being credited, that means it will increase your profit. So you have to write like this. Effect of above rectification on profit. Now I'll be making two columns. One is increase in profit and one is decrease in profit. Increase in profit and decrease in profit. Correct? Now one by one we need to check. There are how many entries? 6. So I need to comment on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 entries. We need to comment on this 6 entries. Are we ready? Once you are ready, let me know in chat box. Yes sir, we are ready. Then I'll move forward. Yes sir, once you are ready, let me know. Huh? Those who are joining, please press the like button. Please subscribe my channel also. You will get many useful videos beta. And in description box, I have shared all my social media accounts. Do follow me there also. You'll get a lot of updates there. And do share this video with your friends, sir. They will bless you. Trust me. Okay, done, sir? Done. Chalo. First entry. Just check out. Do we have any nominal account? Suspense to expense. Yes, sir. Expense is a nominal account. Nominal account credit means increase in profit. So due to first rectification, there will be an increase in profit by 50 rupees. Understood how to write? Okay. Next one. Next entry. Suspense to sales. Sales is again a nominal account. And nominal account credited means increase in profit by 100. So due to second entry, there will be an increase in profit by 100 again. Yes, sir. Next, let's go to the third entry. Creditor to suspense. No, baba, no. creditor suspense तो is not nominal and creditor is the personal account na. So it will not affect profit, neither increase in profit nor decrease. So neither increase nor decrease. Correct. Next. Next, sir. Sales return to suspense. See, sales return is a nominal account debited, sir. Debited, debited, debited. Sales return, nominal account. Debit. Debit means decrease in profit by 100. Oh, point number 4. Due to 4, there will be decrease in profit by 100. Next, point number 5. Trade payable to purchase. Purchase is a nominal account. Credited, increase in profit 500. Very good. Increase in profit by 500. Next, sir, next. Trade receivable to suspense. Suspense is not nominal and trade receivable is also personal. It is also not nominal. So it will also not affect your profit. So write down neither increase or not decrease. So 650 increase in profit, 100 decrease in profit. So after rectification, net increase in profit will be 650 minus 100 equals to 550. So at the end, after all rectification, your profit will increase by 550. Correct. So this is how you need to present it in exams. I hope you have understood. I hope things are fine. You have understood. चलिए आगे. Next. Oh, this is done. Oh, next is consignment. Consignment. Shall we start or shall I give you 5 minutes break? Shall I start or you want 5 minutes break? Tell me fast. Can I continue or you need 5 minutes break now? Reply fast. अरे reply in chat box. Reply, 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 reply. Okay, 5 minutes break. Okay then. It's exactly 6:57 now. I give you a 5 minutes break. I'll resume at 7:02 again. Okay? So for 5 minutes you will not be able to see my face. In the meantime, if you want to read this question 11, you can read question 11. Okay, 5 minutes break. लीजिए, I am back. I think it's time now. The break is over. I think you people have joined again. Okay. Chalo, let's start. We are going to revise consignment now. So let me come to consignment first for you. Consignment. Ready? Chalo, write in chat box, ready or not? Can we start? Ready or not? Yes sir, reply in chat box. Tell your friends to join fast again. Please press the like button if you have not liked the video till now. And share this with all your friends. I am saying this again and again. This will be very helpful. I'm talking all these things because I want you to write ready, huh? Yes sir, we are ready. Okay, now everybody is replying ready, ready, ready. So we can move. Chalo. Now consignment. What happens in consignment? Suppose I am person. Consignment mein what happens? One person will send goods to the other person. Now the other person will send the goods on behalf of the first person. The person who sends the goods is consignor, and the person who receives the goods and sell on behalf of consignor is known as consignee. The relationship between consignor and consignee is that of a principal and agent. For doing this work, consignee will get what? Commission. You know this. For consignor, it is consignment outward, but for consignee, it is consignment inward. Now there is a instrument called pro forma invoice. What is pro forma invoice? It looks like an invoice, but it is not an invoice. It contains informations regarding the goods like quantity, quality, variety, and the price of the goods. There is one more thing, that is account sales. One more document. What is account sales, sir? It is a statement given by consignee to consignor in which he gives information to consignor regarding goods sold, advances, consignee's expense, commission, and balance that he is going to repay. Correct? Account sales and sales account are not same, they are different. The relationship between consignor and consignee is that of a principal and agent. I have told you this. When consignor sends goods to consignee, only the possession of the goods is transferred. Ownership is not transferred. The risk of the goods remain with consignor. Correct? Because the ownership is with the consignor. Consignee will do many expenses on behalf of consignor, which will be reimbursed by the consignor. And for doing this work, consignee is remunerated with commission. And profit and loss of this business belongs to whom? Consignor, not consignee. This business is of consignor, no? So profit loss also belongs to consignor. You need to study two types of books. Number one, books of consignor, and one is books of consignee. Two parties books are to be understood. Now then, consignment mein, when you prepare consignor's books, generally in exam they ask you to prepare 4 accounts. One is consignment account, one is goods sent on consignment account, one is consignee account, and one is abnormal loss. Consignment account is very easy. First you write the opening consignment stock, then 2 goods sent on consignment, 2 bank consignor expense, 2 consignee consignee's expense, then again 2 consignee consignee's commission. By consignee you will write the sale ka figure, by abnormal loss, and by what? Closing stock. And then the profit or loss will be transferred to the PL account. Balance of goods sent on consignment is transferred to trading account. ठीक है ना? Now the most important part in this chapter is the valuation. Valuation of closing stock, unsold stock. For valuation, sir, we divide the whole consignment business expenses into two parts. One is recurring expense, one is non-recurring. Non-recurring expense means the expense which are incurred between consignor's gate and consignee's gate. Correct na? For stock valuation, we will consider only non-recurring expense. Recurring expense will not be considered. Now, non-recurring expense can be done by consignor as well as consignee. You know all these things. Correct? This is done. Now, while valuation, you need to take care of few more things. That is valuation. When you are valuing, the losses can be of two types. One is normal loss, one is abnormal loss. Normal loss are unavoidable losses. It happens due to the inherent characteristics of the product. Normal loss is treated as a part of cost. There is no journal entry for normal loss. In valuation statement, you only reduce the units of normal loss, but there is no value of normal loss. Abnormal loss is not treated as a part of cost. Abnormal loss is avoidable in nature. It happens due to abnormal factors like fire, theft, etc., etc. Normal loss is recorded in the books of accounts. Correct? Now next is valuation statement, sir. Kangya. This is the format. Just remember this format of valuation. How to find closing stock or abnormal loss. First we will take cost of goods sent on consignment. Add consignor's non-recurring expense. You will get total cost of goods sent on consignment. From total cost you deduct cost of goods not reach consignee city. For example, goods lost in transit or goods in transit. Then you get cost of goods reach consignee city. Then add consignee's non-recurring expense. You will get cost of goods received by consignee. Deduct normal loss, only units. Then you get cost of goods available for sale. Then you can do the valuation. Correct? Now consignee gets commission. Commission are of generally two types, sir. Sorry, two nahi. Oh, wait a minute. Commission can be of two types, beta. One is ordinary commission and one is special commission. Ordinary commission which is given in normal course of business. It is calculated as a percentage of net sale. Special commission can be of two types. One is del creditor commission, one is overriding commission. Del creditor commission is given by consignor to consignee to bear the risk of bad debt. If del creditor commission is given, then who will bear the bad debt? Consignee will bear the bad debt. So consignor will not do any entry for this. Consignee will debit the bad debt in his commission income account, and the net commission income account will be transferred to his PL account. But if del creditor commission is not given by consignor to consignee, then the loss of bad debt will be borne by whom? Consignor himself. Then how will the consignor present it? In consignment account he will write to consignee, to bad debt. What is overriding commission? Overriding commission is given by consignor to consignee to sell the goods at a price more than stipulated selling price. Correct na? Let's do one thing. Let's do one sum, sir. Enough of revising. Until unless you do one sum, you will not be happy, I know. So let's do one sum for you. Chalo bacche, chalo. We will do one more sum. Dekho. What are they saying? Prepare consignment account. So when they are saying consignment account, so I am writing here question number 11. Books of consignor. Okay, we will write the name of consignor later on. Which account to prepare? Consignment. Sir, you did not read the sum only. I will read 1 minute now. Let's be ready with the format now. Debit, credit. My nalayak people, everything is fine now. Yes. Chalo. X of Calcutta on 15 January sent to Y of Bombay a consignment of 250 television costing 10,000 each. So I can say X is the consigner and Y is receiving, Y is consigning. 250 televisions are sent and each television costing 10,000. So 250, 1, 2, 3, 4. So cost of goods sent is 25 lakh. Expense of 7,000 made by consignor. So this is consignor's non-recurring expense. Y of Bombay spent 4,500 for clearance and selling expense were 500 per television as sale made by Y. So this is consignee's expense. One is clearance, that is non-recurring in nature, that will come in stock valuation. And one is selling expense. Selling expense is 500 per television sold. So I need to know the number of televisions sold to tell you the exact selling expense. Y sold 150 television at 14,000 per television. Acha. 150 televisions were sold at the rate 14,000 each. So what is the value? 150 multiplied by 14,000. So 20 lakh, 21 lakh is the sale value. And again on 10th April, 75 televisions at 14,400. 75 more televisions sold at 14,400. 75 into 14,400. So that is 10 lakh 80,000. So the total sale value is 31 lakh 80,000. Number of televisions sold you can find now 225. So if you know number of televisions sold is 225, so your selling expense will be 500 per television sold na. So into television sold is 225. So 225 into 500. So that is 1,12,500, sir. 1,12,500. Am I clear? ठीक है ना? Then I want you to read this line on your own. I am not reading this. ठीक है ना? I'll read it afterwards. Let me read this line. Y sent account sales with the amount due to X on 30th April by bank draft. That means if you prepare consignee account, finally the balance is cleared to by bank balancing figure. But I am not preparing consignee account. This yellow line I have not read. It is regarding the commission. You will read it after some time. So let's do one thing. Let's put all the other data that we have understood. ठीक है ना? The question number 11, sir. Let's write. First, do we have any opening stock? No, sir. So first we will write 2 goods sent on consignment. 250 televisions were sent at 10,000 each. So the cost of goods sent is 25 lakh. Then we should write to bank. Give a hyphen and write consignor expense. And they have told you, the first line is done. 250 television, 10,000. 7,000 is consignor expense. Then to consignee, that is Y. We will write consignee expense. Y of Bombay spent 4,500 for clearance. So clearance charge 4,500. But remember, this is a non-recurring expense. It will come in stock valuation. And there is one more expense, selling expense, 500 television sold. So one more expense, selling expense. But this is recurring expense, huh? It will not come in stock valuation. 500 per television multiplied by 225 sold. So 112,500. So total is actually 1,17,000. Correct. Next. Where am I? After this, we write to Y account commission. I'll find it later on because I have not read the lines relating to commission. I'll fill it later on. Just wait a bit. Then on credit side we should write by consignee and we should fill sale. 150 televisions were sold at the rate 14,000. So it is 21 lakh. And 75 more televisions were sold at 14,400. That is 10 lakh 80,000. Now if you combine both, the sale value of the goods is 31 lakh 80,000. So where is it? Are here na? Why sold 150 televisions and this one? So out of 250 televisions sent, 225 is sold. So 25 is unsold. So by closing consignment stock. Now closing stock ka to valuation you have to do na. So for that we need to do working note number 1. Move your hands fast. Now to your speed should increase. Because this paper of CA Foundation accounts, this time it is going to be very lengthy. It will be easy. Trust me. Those who have done classes with me, they surely know that everything will be done in class. Nothing will come, which we have not done in class. But the paper will be very lengthy. So your speed should be good. So make sure in the remaining days you do a lot of writing practice. Institute has given 2 mock test papers also. Make sure you practice those questions surely. Institute has given RTP. You should practice that RTP also. Because if you practice this RTP and MTP, you will find 25 to 30 marks will be common from there. Only the names and the figures will be changed. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's do the working, sir. So working note number 1. Statement of valuation. Statement of valuation of unsold stock. Now if you know, I do this like this. I'll make 2 columns, sir. One is for units and one is for amount. One is units and one is amount. In India, rupees. First, cost of goods sent on consignment. We have sent 250 televisions of rupees 25 lakh. Now you should add consignor's non-recurring expense. You can check the sum. Consignor's non-recurring was 7,000. So 250 units ka cost is 25 lakh 7,000. So this is total cost of goods sent on consignment. Do we have any goods lost in transit or goods in transit? No. So this is only the cost of goods reached consignee city. Once it reaches consignee city, you should add consignee's non-recurring expense. This time it was given a clearance charge 4,500. So 25 lakh 7,000 plus 4,500. So it is 25 lakh 11,500. There is no normal loss also, na? So basically this is the cost of goods received by consignee. Consignee has received this goods in godown. There is no normal loss also. So this is cost of goods available for sale. This is only the cost of goods available for sale. Therefore, value of 250 minus 225, that is 25 television unsold, will be equals to 25 lakh 11,500 is the cost of 250 televisions. So cost of 25 television will be 2 lakh 51,150. Please check it out. Sir, you did not read commission. Wait re baba. Step marking is there. If you are not understanding commission, the rest of the points so you can make in exam na. So do rest. So if for commission they have given 2 marks, so you will not get 2 marks. Rest so you will get na. This is the way to solve in exam beta. Done sir? Okay. 251 150. Chalo 251 150. Let me come here and write for you. Yes sir. Closing stock is 2,51,150. Now what is left? Commission. So chalo you read the lines of commission first. You read. Once you have done the reading, let me know in chat box ki sir we have done the reading. Then I will explain this. How to do this. Chalo, read and tell me ki sir I have done. Reading done sir, reading done. Chalo, I am waiting for you to reply. Chalo quickly. Are you ready? Yes sir. Done. Reading. Dekho, this language is little tricky. So what is my advice? Read and write. Read and write. If you do that way, things will be fine for you. Dekho, what I am saying. Y was entitled to a commission. So they are talking about commission. So commission ke liye I am doing working note number 2. So let me write for you working note number 2. This working note is for commission. So I am finding commission. Okay, commission is equals to how much? Rupees 500 per television sold. So commission is rupees 500 per television sold means multiplied by television sold. The unit sold. If you don't like the word television, you can write 500 into unit sold. Up to this much is fine. Okay. Next, what are they saying? Plus. Once they are saying plus, I'll be writing here also. Plus. Okay. Plus what? Plus 1/4. So when they are saying 1/4, I'll write 1/4 here. Plus 1/4. Correct? Yes, sir. Plus 1/4. Then they're saying off. Whenever they say off, we have a habit of opening a bracket. Off. Open a bracket. Off something, na? So off something will be in bracket. Off what? Off what they are saying? The amount by which, okay, which amount? The gross sale proceeds. This is proceeds, huh? Gross sale proceeds. Gross sale proceeds means sale value. Gross sale proceeds means what? Sale value. After sale value, they are writing less. Less means minus. Less what? Less total commission. So this is my total commission. So minus this figure only. Minus total commission. Okay. Minus total commission. Then total commission. Thereon. Okay. Thereon. Exceeds. Acha, tell me. 20 exceeds 15 by how much? Tell me in chat box. 20 exceeds 15 by how much? You will say 5. How did you get that? Sir, we deducted. Right. So whenever they say exceed, means you have to deduct something from here. Exceed means deduct. Deduct what? A sum. Oh, from here you have to deduct a sum. What is that sum, sir? I don't know. I have to read. You have to deduct something, a sum. But how do you calculate the sum? They have said calculated. How are you calculating? At the rate of, okay, 12,500 per television sold. Acha, this sum will be calculated. How will you calculate 12,500? Multiplied by units sold. Now this is the equation that is being formed. So this is what they are saying. So if they are saying this, na sir, just put the values. Now we have to find commission, correct na? Let the commission be X. I am saying X equals to 500 multiplied by units sold is 225 plus 1/4. Go to your consignment account and check what is the sale value. Sir, sale value of the goods. Sir, this one. 31 lakh 80. Correct. 31 lakh 80. So this is 31 lakh 80. Sale value. Less commission. Commission is to X. Minus in bracket 12,500 into 225. So I'll solve step by step. Don't worry. I'm not going to jump steps. I'll write each and every step for you. But if your maths is good, good only. 12,500 plus 1/4 of 31 lakh 80,000 minus X minus 12,500 into 225. That is 28 lakh 12,500. Now if you reduce further, X equals to 112,500 plus 1/4 of 31 lakh 80 minus this figure is 1/4 of 367,500 minus X. 1/4 is nothing but 0.25. So if you open the bracket 112,500 into 0.25, this becomes 91875 minus 2.25x. Now bring this on this side. So x plus 0.25x is equals to plus 1,12,500. So this figure is 204,375. So 1.25x is equals to 204,375. So x is equals to 204,375 divided by 1.25. So this is 163,500. So our commission is 163,500. 163,500. Now once you are done, let me know, sir. Yes sir, we have completed, we have copied. X is equals to 163,500. Quick. Bolo, done. My sweet, innocent, nalayak students, tell me, done? Yes sir, done. So let's go and write now 163,500 in this commission. And you can get your profit or loss. 3180 plus 251, 150. So I think credit side ka total is 34,31,150. Now from here you deduct 25 lakh minus 7,000 minus 1,17,000 minus 163,500. It is 6,43,650. This is actually your profit, and this profit should be transferred to profit and loss account. You can simply write profit and loss account, or you can write general profit and loss account. All the same. Done, done. Hari Kishan is saying done, done. Very good. Finish your consignment. There is one more case in consignment. Do study that. Goods can be sent at invoice price. Means when you send the goods at a price higher than cost price, it is invoice price. In that case, just remember, when you write the goods, opening stock, goods sent, and closing stock, abnormal loss, first you value them at invoice price, then reverse the loading. That's it. तो practice those sum also. I am not doing it in class because it's not possible to do everything in class na. Whatever is important I am going through that. Do those sum also, practice it, don't leave it. Okay sir, chalo. So I think from my side consignment account revision is also done. So then what to do sir, wait, consignment also done. So now I will discuss NPO. चल रे बेटा, NPO, Control A, enter. I hope this is fruitful for you. You are enjoying this na? Acha, are you just doing it for the sake of it or you are enjoying it? I don't know how many of you are enjoying. Sir, we don't like studies, sir. It's just we know that this is important. We can revise quickly with you. That's why we are doing it. We'll save a lot of time, sir. If we sit to revise these chapters, it will take a lot of time. Correct? This is also point. No? If you revise yourself, so you will take a lot of time. See, you are revising in 2-3 hours. You are revising 4-5 chapters. So that is good deal, na? So investing 2-3 hours and doing 3-4 chapters at least. So that is a good deal, I think. ठीक है चलो. NPO sir. NPO तो sir is what? Non-profit organization sir. NPO final accounts में sir, we need to prepare 3 things. One is receipts and payment account. What is receipts and payment account? Is nothing but summarized form of cash book only. It is real account in nature. Correct na? Receipts and payments will start with opening cash and bank balance and it will end with closing cash and bank balance. All the receipts and all the payments will be recorded. Receipts will be recorded on debit side, payment will be recorded on credit side. Both capital and revenue nature items will be recorded. And receipts and payment account is always prepared on cash basis. But there will be no date column because it is prepared. It is summary of cash book at the end of the period, sir. Okay, sir. Dinakaran is saying, sir, it interesting. Thank you. Next. Now, receipts and payments ke baad next is, sir, income and expenditure. Now, income and expenditure is nothing but PL account only. Correct na? All the revenue expenses are debited and all the revenue expenses are credited. Only revenue items comes here. ठीक है ना? Capital item नहीं. Revenue items only. ठीक है? If there is a profit, we call it surplus. If there is a loss, we call it deficit. This is prepared on accrual basis. And this account, income and expenditure, is nominal account in nature. After this, we need to prepare actually balance sheet. Correct na? Balance sheet mein it is normal only. Right hand side mein asset, left hand side liability. Only thing is here capital is known as capital fund. If you don't like the word capital fund, you can use the word general fund or you can say accumulated fund. All the same only. Now there are certain things that we need to understand here. The few important terms. One is donation. When you receive donation, donation can be of 2 types. One is general donation and one is specific donation. So what is the difference, sir? So when somebody is giving the NPO donation with a direction, use this money for this purpose only, then that is a specific donation. But the money is received, the donation is received without any specific direction, then that is a general donation. Specific donation ke liye we use fund based accounting. I will discuss later on. General donation, when you receive the entries cash account debit to donation, so first you should record on the receipt side of receipts and payment. Now in final accounts, means income and expenditure balance sheet, where should you take this donation? So you have to check in sum whether it is revenue receipt or it is capital receipt. If in sum they are saying it is capital receipt, then add it with capital fund in balance sheet. But if they say it is revenue receipt, it will come on the income side of income and expenditure. But if the question is silent, question is not saying anything, ठीक है ना, then treat your donation as revenue receipt. Means take it in income and expenditure credit side, income side. Next is admission fees, or you can say entrance fees. When you receive this money, cash account debit to admission fees, first record it on the receipt side of receipts and payment. Now for admission fees also you have to check whether it is revenue or capital receipt. If it is revenue receipt, it will come on the income and expenditure credit side, and if it is capital receipt, it will be added with capital fund in balance sheet. But if the question is silent, then admission fees will be treated as capital receipt, sir. Let me show you. It will be treated as capital receipt if the question is silent. Remember all these points, sir. Correct? Okay, sir. Okay. Next is legacy receipt. Legacy receipt, when somebody is dying on his deathbed and he has made a will and given all the money to NPO. For NPO, it is legacy receipt. When you receive legacy, entry will be cash account debit to legacy receipt. First, you record it on the receipt side of receipts and payment. Now, because legacy receipt is not recurring in nature, it is non-recurring. So, it is basically a capital receipt. So, it should be added with capital fund in balance sheet. Hello, are you understanding? Just quick revision. Quick. Next, sir, next. Subscription receipt. When you receive subscription, cash account debit to subscription. In receipt side, you will write in receipts and payment. Now, subscription received is a revenue received. So, it will come on the credit side of income and expenditure, sir. Credit side of income and expenditure. Next is life membership fees, sir. Life membership fees. Life membership fees. When you receive life membership fees, the entry will be cash account debit to life membership fees, sir. So it will first come on the receipt side of receipts and payments, sir. Correct? Now for this life membership fees, sir, there are two types of adjustment. Number one, when you receive life membership fees, first option, take this entire life membership fees on the liability side of balance sheet. And when the member, expires, he dies, transfer entire life membership fees to capital fund. And second option is an amount equivalent to your normal subscription should be transferred to from life membership fees to income and expenditure account, and balance will be shown in balance sheet on the liability side. And if life membership fees is not exhausted fully, and if member dies, entire life membership fees should be added with capital fund. So these are the two ways of life membership fees to be adjusted. Correct, sir? Yes, sir. Then, sir, next, there are so many concepts in this chapter. Now, this one, for adjustment of outstanding prepaid accrued pre-receipt, sir, just remember one thing, sir. Take the figure from receipts and payment. Opening outstanding should be deducted. Closing outstanding should be added. Then opening prepaid or received should be deducted, and closing prepaid should be added. Correct, na? No, sir, you are wrong. Very good. Sir. Opening prepaid should be added and closing prepaid should be deducted. That tariki. Mitna. Opening outstanding deduct, closing outstanding add. But opening pre will be add and closing pre will be less. They can also ask you to prepare account and show all these things. So you can prepare account also. Okay, you can use add less method or account also. Okay, sir. This much is to done, sir. Dekho na. Take the figure from receipts and payment, whether income or expense. Opening outstanding less, closing outstanding add, opening pre-add, closing pre-add less. Then you get income and expenditure ka figure. I think kahan gaya next. Next is consumable item, sir. Consumable item, sir. Consumable item. So for consumable item, sir, just remember you have to find material consumed. Opening plus purchase during the minus closing. This consume will be taken to income and expenditure. And regarding that donation, specific donation, remember a few points, sir. I think it was in last page only. I have skipped that point. कहाँ गया नहीं इसके भी पहले नहीं दूसरा क्लास this one. Yes, for specific donation you need to follow fund based accounting, sir. Fund based accounting may remember this point, sir. If any income relating to specific fund is given, then it should be added with the respective fund. समझ रहे हो ना? Are you understanding? When suppose they have given you building fund and they have given you interest on building fund investment. Correct na? So that's what I'm saying, sir. Okay, it should be added with the building fund. Now, if any revenue expenditure relating to specific fund is given, then deduct it from the specific fund. For example, they have given you prize fund and they have given you prize awarded. So deduct prize awarded from prize fund. And last point, sir. However, any expenditure of capital nature which is on account of this specific fund, ठीक है ना? What is to be done, sir? What is to be done for them? What is to be done? It should be shown on the asset side of balance sheet, and an equal amount should be transferred from specific fund to capital fund. Suppose you have a building fund and they have given you, they have constructed some building during the year. So this building construction will come on the asset side of balance sheet. Similar amount will be deducted from building fund and will be added to capital fund. Correct? So basically these were the points. Chalo, let's do one sum on this. Chalo, question number 12. Chalo, let's read this sum, sir. Sir, how many more sum? Chalo, this will be last sum for today. ठीक है ना? The sports writer clubs gives the following receipts and payment account for the year ended 2020. So they have given you receipts and payment. And what have they asked you to prepare? Read. From the above information, you are required to prepare the club's balance sheet on 31st March 19, means opening balance sheet. The club's balance sheet as on 31st March 20, means closing balance sheet, and income and expenditure account. The three things are to be prepared, sir. So what I will suggest, before even reading the sum, I will suggest you draw the format. This is question number 12 for you. Question number 12 for you. Question number 12. Okay, sir. First we will prepare income and expenditure. Acha, you should write sports writer club in heading, huh? I'm not writing, you write. For the year ended. Come on. 31st March 2020. Keep around 20 lines. I think that will be more than enough. Then we need to prepare an opening balance sheet. That is balance sheet as on 31st March 19. Around 10 to 12 lines will be more than enough. And one more balance sheet as on 31st March 2020. Chalo, draw the format, sir. Format to, sir, I am drawing. Sir, in exam, is the format important? No, it is not important. But still, my advice will be, it's better if you draw. It looks, neat and clean. It will take hardly 5 minutes to draw all the formats. What are I am writing? Income, expenditure. Rupees. This side is asset, this side is liabilities. Opening balance sheet, and this one is closing balance sheet. Assets and liabilities. Yes, sir. Chale, shall we proceed? Yes, sir. Sir, we want to read the sum. Chalo, I give you 1 minute. You read the sum first. Then I will start solving. You read the sum on your own, then I will explain also. Don't worry about that. Please read, huh? Once you have done the reading, please tell me in chat box ki yes sir, we have done the reading. If you don't have this handout, just WhatsApp me. I will send you. You can WhatsApp me on this number. I've shown you na 9874311319. Just write CFC Mega Revision. I'll give you the sheet. Once you're done revising, let me know. I mean, reading the sum, let me know. Okay, sir, done. Done with the reading. Done with the reading. Done with the reading. Chalo, now students are saying yes sir, done. So I think we can proceed. Chalo, let's start. I'll read one item I will take and post it everywhere wherever it comes. First I see this is opening cash balance 4820. So opening cash and bank balance will come in opening balance sheet 4820. So go to your opening balance sheet and write down cash and bank balance 4820. 4820. Now in closing balance sheet I am keeping one space for closing cash and bank balance. Till now I don't know the figure. It's okay. Next subscription 28,600. So I should go to my income and expenditure income side and write by subscription. And the amount is 28,600. Write it in inner column because there is certain adjustment. Sir, what is the adjustment? Show me. See, I am reading the adjustment for you. Subscription receivable is given opening and closing. Receivable means outstanding. Opening outstanding will be deducted and closing outstanding will be added. So I am writing minus opening outstanding will be deducted and closing outstanding will be added. Figure 1263 will be deducted and 1575 will be added. That's it. So 28,600 minus 1263 plus 1575, 28912. But don't forget, outstanding subscription, accrued subscription is your asset. It will come on the asset side of balance sheet also. Opening balance will come in opening balance sheet, closing will come in closing balance sheet. So let me go to opening balance sheet and write for you accrued subscription. Accrued subscription 1263 in opening balance sheet. Go and write in opening balance sheet. Now go to closing balance sheet and write accrued subscription 1575. 1575. Correct? So subscription ka story is finished. Now let me go to my receipts and payment once more. Next is miscellaneous income. It will come on the income side of income and expenditure. So let me write for you by miscellaneous income. Have they given any adjustment? No sir. Amount is 700. Correct? I hope everybody is at par. Next, interest on fixed deposit 2000. Income side में you go and write by income on fixed deposit, inner column 2000. Why? Because there is adjustment. What adjustment, sir? देखो ना, here they have given interest accrued thereon, opening and closing both is 500. So you know, sir, opening accrued means outstanding will be deducted and closing accrued should be added. So net में तो this will be 2000 only. But accrued interest is your asset. It should come on the asset side of balance sheet. Opening balance will come in opening balance sheet and closing balance will come in closing balance sheet. Correct? So let me go and write in opening balance sheet. I am writing accrued interest 500. In closing balance sheet, we'll go and write closing balance sheet में right now accrued interest 500. Correct? Things are fine. Let's proceed, sir. Proceed, sir. Proceed. Next item. Acha, receipt side is over. Let's go to payment side. First we see salary is an expenditure 12,000 and there is some adjustment also. So let me go to expenditure side and write for you salaries. Two salaries, write down, huh? Two salaries. How much is the salary? 12,000, inner column. Now there is some adjustment with salaries, so let me go and find salaries outstanding. Opening and closing both are given 710, 170. So let me write for you. Opening outstanding will be deducted and closing outstanding will be added. Opening has 710 deducted, closing 170 added. 12,000 minus 710 plus 170. This is 11,460. Now outstanding salary is your liability, so it should also come on the liability side of balance sheet. So I am going to the liability side of balance sheet now. Let me go to opening balance sheet. I'll leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and write outstanding salary for you. Opening balance sheet में opening balance 710. Now go to closing balance sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and write outstanding salaries. Closing balance is 170. Now when you're taking any item, now don't leave it. Finish it. Finish all the adjustments at once. Otherwise things will get difficult. Next one, sir. Let me come here. Rent and electricity 7220. There is an adjustment also. So I'll write for you to rent and electricity. In inner column write 7220. Now you know this, opening outstanding will be deducted and closing outstanding will be added. Are you have already read the sum, na? I have given you time. Yes, sir. If you think you have not got enough time, the best option is you can pause this video also. You can read it and then move forward. Sir can be adjusted according to the speed. Okay. So my opening outstanding is 864 and closing is 973. So 7220 minus 864 plus 973. Very 7220 ना, ठीक है ना? 7220 हाँ. Minus 864 plus 973. Is it 7329? Maybe. But don't forget, outstanding rent is liability now. It will come to the liability side also. Opening में outstanding rent and electricity 864, and in closing balance sheet right now, outstanding rent and electricity 973. Till now everything is fine. Have you understood this much? Much, sir, much. Next, I can see library books. This is the library books purchased during the year. Correct, na? So it should come in closing balance sheet, not opening. So it reminded me of the other assets also. Let me see. Library books is there. Furniture, sports equipment. ठीक है, leave library books for the time beings. I will take the assets a little later on. ठीक है ना? Let me complete this. Magazine and newspaper 2172. तो खर्चा में, I mean expense में, you go and write to magazine and newspaper. To magazine and newspaper. How much is it? 2172. Now in magazine newspaper again there was an adjustment of outstanding na. So write down minus opening outstanding plus closing outstanding. You read this. Opening is 226, closing is 340. 226 and 340. 2172 minus 226 plus 340. 2286. 2286. 2286. 2286. Take a 2286. Now this will also go to the liability side of balance sheet. Don't forget that. So go to your balance sheet now. Write outstanding magazine and newspaper. I am in opening balance sheet. Opening balance 226. Now go to closing balance sheet. Write outstanding magazine and newspaper 340. Correct? Am I clear? Okay. Next sir, next sir, next. Next I see sundry expenses 10,278. Sundry expenses. Come and write here in income and expenditure. To sundry expense. Inner column at 10,278 because there are certain adjustments, sir. Now let me go and check out my adjustments, sir. Let me go and check out my adjustments, sir. लो जी, कहाँ के adjustment? नालायक. हाँ. Prepaid sundry expense they have given. Prepaid. तो prepaid तो sir, if you remember, opening prepaid will be added, but closing prepaid will be deducted. Now opening prepaid is 417, closing is 620. 417 and 620. So 10,278 plus 417 minus 620, 10,075. Now this prepaid also is an asset. Now it will come on the asset side of balance sheet. So go to the asset side of balance sheet and write now prepaid sundry expense. I am in opening balance sheet. Huh? Opening balance sheet में I am writing 417. 417. Prepaid sundry expense 417. Go to your closing balance sheet and write prepaid sundry expense. Prepaid sundry expense 620. It was 620. Correct. Okay, sir. Next, where was I? Yeah. Again, you have bought a sports equipment also. This is also your asset. Purchased during the year. It will not come in opening balance sheet. It will come in closing balance sheet. But asset I am taking little later on. Last item here is actually closing cash and bank balance 2450. 2450 closing cash and bank balance. Closing balance sheet may come and write 2450. I have kept space for it. Cash and bank first item 2450. Fill it. Now I am discussing about my fixed assets one by one. ठीक है ना? Fixed asset के लिए देखो first fixed asset that is given to me is furniture and furniture का opening balance is 9600. So in opening balance sheet when you write furniture, so you should write 9600. Correct? Now closing balance is not given, so I have to find closing balance. तो फर्नीचर का ओपनिंग बैलेंस इज 9600. राइट इट इन इनर कॉलम इन क्लोजिंग बैलेंस शीट. ड्यूरिंग द ईयर हैव यू परचेज्ड एनी फर्नीचर? सर हाउ डू आई नो? रिसिप्ट्स एंड पेमेंट के पेमेंट साइड यू हैव सीन ना. डू वी हैव परचेज एनी फर्नीचर ड्यूरिंग द ईयर? नो. So at the end of the year you need to provide only depreciation on it. Now sir, depreciation it is here only. देखो ना, closing value of furniture and sports equipment are to be determined after charging depreciation 10% and 20% per annum respectively, inclusive of addition if any during the year. Means during the year if any addition is there on that also. तो furniture में तो there is no addition, तो 10% of 9600, तो 960 will be the depreciation. So closing book value will be 8640. But depreciation will also come in income and expenditure. Don't forget, depreciation will come in income and expenditure. So go to your income and expenditure and write like this: 2 depreciation on furniture, that is 960. ठीक है ना? Depreciation colon on furniture 960. Now next asset I can see is sports equipment. Opening balance is 7200. Go to opening balance sheet and write sports equipment 7200. 7200. Yes sir, 7200. Correct now? Now in closing balance sheet, go to closing balance sheet and write sports equipment. Opening balance is 7200. Now don't forget, in receipts and payment I have seen sports equipment ka addition is 1000 during there. So in closing balance sheet you have to show na कि there is a addition of 1000 during the year. Now at the end of the year you have to provide depreciation on it. They said, now you have read it just now, कि depreciation will be 20% including addition. So when they are saying including addition means on 8200 20% depreciation. On 8200 20% depreciation, that is 1640. So your closing balance will become 6560. In closing balance sheet, sports equipment should be 6560. But don't forget, depreciation will come in income and expenditure also. 1640. So I am going here and writing on sports equipment 1640 का depreciation. 1640 का depreciation. 1640 depreciation. Now if you follow my style, things will be very smooth, sir. Done. Next. Last is library books. Opening balance is 5000. Okay. Opening balance sheet में go and write library books. Opening balance is 5000. In opening balance sheet 5000 opening balance. Now go to closing balance sheet now. Write library books. Now my opening balance is 5,000, correct? Yes, sir. Now in receipts and payment, you have seen there is an addition of 1,000. So in closing balance sheet, you should show na कि there is an addition of 1,000 during the year. Means your library books are now worth 6,000. At the end of the year, you will show depreciation. I don't know how much depreciation. But ultimately, closing balance is given. You see, you have read the sum. The club library books was revalued at the end of every year, and the value at the end of 31st March 2020 is 5250. Closing balance is known 5250. So if this is 6,000, this is 5250. So the difference will be what? Depreciation. So 6,000 minus 5250. So our depreciation was hidden information 750. They did not give the rate of depreciation, but this was a hidden information 750. Bolo clear? So 750 depreciation will come here na re baba. Income and expenditure mein on library books 750 का depreciation 750. Correct? Next. Now receipts and payment is over. See additional information में fixed deposit opening 20 closing 20. Fixed deposit is your asset. So in opening balance sheet fixed deposit 20,000. And in closing balance sheet also it is 20. So go to your closing balance sheet and write now fixed deposit 20. 20, 20. Line by line take the items and do the adjustment. Automatically sums will be completed. Don't do it haphazardly. I will ask you to share this portion, at least this video portion, with your friends. How to do the sum smoothly. Next what is left? Additional information mein this is done. I think now everything is done. We have taken care of each and every information given in the sum. Everything, see, I have cut it. Whatever items I use, I cut it down. So it's easy to see na, if anything is left or not. Everything is done. Okay. So now what to do, sir? Now what to do? First, find opening capital fund from opening balance sheet. So go to opening balance sheet and you can find your capital fund as balancing figure. You can find your capital fund as balancing figure. So what are you doing? Arey, ठीक है. Sir, in my question there are a lot of space left. No issue beta, you can leave the space. Nobody is going to deduct marks for that. Chalo, 4820 plus 1263 plus 500 plus 417 plus 9600 plus 7200 plus 5000 plus 20,000. This is 48,800. 48,800 minus 710 minus 864 minus 226. Wow, 47,000 is your opening capital fund. 47,000 is your opening capital fund. Sir, done, sir, done, sir, done. Okay, now this opening capital fund will go to closing balance sheet now. Kitna? 47,000. Now you have to check if there is surplus, you will add with this. If there is deficit, you will deduct from this capital fund. So let us go and check whether it is surplus or deficit. I don't know. I think it's deficit, na? Pata nahi, 7329 plus 2286 plus 10075 plus 960 plus 1640 plus 750 34,500. Arey, there is a deficit, sir, 2,888. if you check out, there is a deficit of 2888. You have to give a hyphen and write excess of expenditure over income. ठीक है ना? And don't forget to write the totals, huh? Maybe I don't write totals every time, but in exam you need to write all these totals, otherwise they are going to deduct marks. Don't make mistake, huh? Write totals, huh? Don't cultivate bad habits of not writing the totals, because marks will be deducted. Now this deficit should be deducted from capital fund in balance sheet. So let's go to closing balance sheet. From here you deduct less deficit 2888. 47 minus 2888. That is 44112. 44112. हो गया? This side total is 45595. Now let me check the asset side. 2450, 1575 plus 500 plus 620 plus 8640 plus 6560 plus 5250 plus 20,000. Arey wah! Balance sheet is tallying. Obviously it will tally. Our future chartered accountants are making balance sheet. Won't balance sheet tally? Balance sheet doesn't have so much guts not to tally in the hands of chartered accountants, future chartered accountants, correct? So it will obviously tally. Well understood? How to do NPO in one go and balance sheet also tallying in one shot. The trick is when you take an item, do all the postings. Bus. That's it. One more type of sum comes in this NPO chapter. You should practice. They give other way around. They will give you income and expenditure, and they will ask you to prepare receipts and payment. And one more type of sum they can give. They can give you receipts and payment, income and expenditure both, and they will ask you to prepare balance sheet. Make sure you practice those. If you have done my classes, so I have done all these type of sums with you. You must do this type of sums. You will find this in ICI modules also. This kind of sums. ठीक है ना? Okay, sir. So let's keep this much for today only. We'll meet tomorrow again at this time only, 5:30. Tell your other friends also to join live. I am taking this live classes. If you are not doing live, then what to say? Do video, I can say. But share this video with all your friends. Whoever is doing CA Foundation, just share with them, sir. They will bless you, sir. I can tell you. Share with as much, students as you can. If other students are going to get benefit, they will bless you, na. So please share and ask your friends also to share this video. And if you need anything extra, do write in comment box. Those who are watching the video, later on, once this video is ready. So you please comment also in, what else do you need? If you are facing any trouble, do comment right there. I will try to improve myself. And if you like this video, do comment that also in the videos. They really motivate us. See, I'm working so much hard for you. So make sure at least in this video you get me at least 500 likes. This much I deserve for so much of effort. Correct na? Okay? So that's all for the day. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Do like, and share this. Again, I am saying. And all my social media links are given in the description box. Make sure you follow me there also. Chalo, bye.